to be in a group of people. So let's change your beliefs today. So before we get started, I want each of you to set your intention of something that you're ready to change. Something you're ready to have a different perspective on. So as you open up your mind, and you close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to imagine being in a box. Notice if that box feels cramped or if it's huge, however the size of that box is. I want you to imagine yourself opening up the top of this box and stepping out. As if this box represented your beliefs, your boundaries in life, things that you've judged. And as you step out, imagine how free it feels. Just for a moment. It may feel too free to some people. You can imagine being there with a friend. You're not alone. And as you're out of this box, for a moment, imagine taking a shower, getting all clean. Clean and free and anew. And imagining those two piles, as Scott described, the good and the bad, as if they're right next to you. Or she said the good and the not so good. Nothing is ever bad. But I want you to imagine taking one of those beliefs, as if picking out of the pile. You may know what it is, you may have no idea. Just picking an object or a color. But choosing one to focus on today, in this moment. And looking at it for a moment, what does it look like? How does this energy, how has it affected your life? I want you to take its energy, hold it in your hands, and walk back in time with it to where it first began. What was the very first time this energy entered your life that you formed that belief? And why? Imagine the story that it tells. Why it was created. Let it tell its story. Do you still believe in its energy, in its being? Do you still believe this? If so, empower it, energize it. But if not, change its story, change your story. Let go of the BS. If this isn't true, what is your truth now? Giving it a new story. Thank it for showing you something different. Thank this experience. But embrace the new. Feel at peace and almost a sense of excitement for something new and different. It just becomes different. In a way, almost feeling that energy of dancing in the new story. Being so excited as this little kid. Just feeling your energy shift. opening it up and ready to experience it, to use it, to have it. Knowing what it is. When you feel it's complete, have you come back? Going back to this box that you came from. Maybe you want to come back inside. Or just tear down the box completely. That's up to you. But notice the gift that it is. For it's the gift of you. It makes you create. It's created who you are. You feel the safety, the security, the peace, and the blessing that it is. For you are a blessing. Feeling that peace course through your body as you reconnect to your physical world and allow yourself to come back. As adults, as parents, a lot of times you see the little kid that asks why 100 times a day. A lot of times that triggers people. Why do you ask so many questions? As kids, as we grow, our minds develop, and we ask the why because we want to figure it out. We want to know. We're forming our beliefs. We're forming our boundaries of who we are by the answers that are given. As adults, sometimes we need to remember to go back and to ask why. Why is this? Why is that? I remember spending maybe 2 weeks solid asking why for everything in my life. And it's very insightful and starting to understand who I was and why I went through these things. Because as you form your beliefs, you form your personality, you form who you are. You're shaping your soul on the boundaries that it creates in this life. As you tear down those boundaries, you allow yourself to remember deeper parts of yourself. Remember that God part of yourself, that there are no limitations, there are no boundaries. We become that whole energy that is God. And sometimes that can be really good and freeing us from things that we don't like, and other times it can be very overwhelming because there is no boundaries. So to come back and to be centered again in who we are, and liking who we are, and loving who we are, because this life and what we've created with it is truly a blessing.